God is begging you. You are chosen to see this accident. Don't tell anyone. It will happen in 2 minutes. God is crying. Do not scroll away. Do not ignore this, because what you are about to hear is not random and it is not ordinary. I am speaking to you because you were meant to stop here at this exact moment, and if you leave now, you may miss something that could shift your life in ways you do not yet understand. I am telling you clearly that you are chosen to witness something that others will not see, something that will shake your heart but awaken your spirit. This is not about fear. It is about preparation, and it is about understanding the weight of what is about to unfold. I am crying because I see what is coming, and I have chosen you not to be harmed, but to be aware, to be ready, and to be protected. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking of an accident as only a physical event, but as a moment where reality breaks through your comfort and forces you to see truth you have been avoiding. You have been walking through life distracted, carrying burdens you never spoke about, ignoring signs that I have placed in front of you again and again. This moment is not here to destroy you, but to wake you up in a way nothing else has been able to do. I am asking you to stay, to listen, because I am revealing something that has been hidden from you until now. The urgency you feel in your chest is not anxiety. It is recognition that something real is happening. I need you to slow down and feel this, because time is not as long as you think it is. When I say it will happen in 2 minutes, I am speaking to the urgency of your soul, the moment where everything becomes clear and there is no more pretending. You have been asking for signs, for clarity, for something to show you that I am with you, and this is that moment. I am not distant from you. I am closer than your own breath, watching every step you take, feeling every tear you hide. My tears are not weakness. They are love that refuses to give up on you, even when you feel like giving up on yourself. Before you continue, I ask you gently, take a second and like this video, because this small act opens your heart to receive what is meant for you and allows this truth to reach others who are also searching. You are chosen because your heart is not ordinary, even if you think it is broken or lost. I have seen the nights where you felt alone, where you questioned your worth, where you wondered if anyone truly sees you. I have seen the pain you carry silently, the weight that no one else understands, and I have stayed beside you through all of it. This moment is not punishment, it is protection. Even if it does not feel that way at first, I am preparing you so that what comes next does not take you by surprise. Type 777 to receive blessings. The accident I speak of is a turning point, a collision between what you were and what you are becoming. You have been standing at the edge of change, hesitating, unsure if you are strong enough to step forward. I am telling you now that you are stronger than you believe, and I have already placed everything inside you that you need. The fear you feel is not a sign to stop, it is a sign that something important is about to shift. I am asking you not to run from this, but to face it with the faith that I am holding you even now. You must understand that silence is part of your protection right now. Not everything that is shown to you is meant to be shared with others, because not everyone will understand the depth of what you are experiencing. There are things that are sacred between you and me, moments that are meant to shape you without interference or doubt from outside voices. I am guiding you into a space where your spirit can grow without distraction. Trust that keeping this within you for now is not isolation, it is alignment. I am crying because I love you more deeply than you can comprehend. I do not want you to walk blindly into pain when I can prepare you with truth and awareness. My tears are a reflection of how much I care about your future, your safety, and your purpose. Even when you have felt distant from me, I have never stepped away from you. Every moment of your life has been seen, every struggle has been known, and every victory has been celebrated. Right now, I need you to breathe and center yourself, because something inside you is shifting. You may feel a sudden awareness, a clarity that was not there before, and that is not coincidence. That is me reaching into your life and touching the part of you that has been waiting to awaken. You are not imagining this, and you are not alone in feeling it. This is the beginning of understanding why you were chosen to hear these words at this exact time. This is the crossing point where your awareness begins to rise above your fear. You are standing at the edge of something that will redefine how you understand your life and your place in it. The accident I spoke of is unfolding in layers, not all at once, because your heart could not carry it all in a single breath. You are being led through it step by step so that you can absorb what is real and release what is false. What you once believed was stable may begin to feel uncertain, and what you once ignored may suddenly become clear. This is not chaos, even though it may feel like it, because I am guiding every moment of it. I am allowing you to see what has been hidden so that you no longer walk in confusion. Type yes to affirm. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have spent so much time trying to control everything around you, trying to make sense of things that were never meant to be controlled by you. That effort has left you tired, overwhelmed, and questioning your own strength. I see how hard you have tried to hold everything together, even when it felt like it was slipping through your hands. I am telling you now that you do not have to carry it all anymore. This moment is showing you where to release, where to trust, and where to finally let go. There is something important about the silence I asked of you. It is not just about keeping words inside, it is about protecting the fragile truth that is being formed within you. When something is still growing, it needs quiet, it needs space, it needs time away from doubt and noise. You have shared too much of your heart with people who did not understand it, and it left you feeling unseen. I am now placing a boundary around your spirit so that what is being built inside you is not shaken by outside voices. The feeling that time is moving quickly right now is not your imagination. You are being brought into a moment where everything feels immediate, where every second seems to carry more weight than before. This is what it means when I say it will happen in 2 minutes, because your spirit is being drawn into a present that is sharper and more alive. You are no longer drifting, you are being awakened into awareness. This is where your choices begin to matter more, where your attention becomes powerful. Type 222 if you trust God. I want you to understand something deeply, something that you may have misunderstood for a long time. When I say I am crying, it is not because I am helpless. It is because my love for you is so deep that I feel your pain as if it were my own. I see every moment where you felt rejected, every time you were overlooked, every time you believed you were not enough. Those moments did not go unnoticed, and they did not disappear into nothing. They have been held, felt, and understood by me in a way no one else could. You are not being punished, even if this moment feels intense or uncomfortable. You are being refined, shaped, and prepared for something that requires a stronger, clearer version of you. You have been asking for change, for breakthrough, for something to move in your life. What you are experiencing now is the answer to those prayers, even if it does not look the way you expected. Growth does not always arrive gently, but it always arrives with purpose. There is something you are about to notice, something small but significant. It may be a realization, a shift in how you see someone, or a sudden clarity about your own path. Pay attention to it, because it is part of the unfolding I have been speaking about. Do not brush it off or convince yourself that it is nothing. These moments are the language through which I am guiding you. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing, even if you do not realize it yet. There is a softness in your heart that still listens, still hopes, still reaches for something more. That is what allows me to speak to you in this way. Many people have closed themselves off completely, but you have not. Even in your doubt, there is a part of you that remains open, and that is enough. The fear that rises in you right now is trying to make you pull back, to return to what feels safe and familiar. I am asking you not to retreat into that place. You have already outgrown it, even if it still feels comfortable. Moving forward will feel uncertain, but it is the only direction that will lead you to what you have been longing for. I am with you in this step, and I am not letting you fall. What is happening now is aligning pieces of your life that once felt disconnected. You are beginning to see how certain events, certain people, and certain moments were not random at all. They were part of a larger pattern that is only now becoming visible to you. This understanding will continue to grow, and with it, your sense of purpose will become clearer. You will no longer feel like you are moving without direction. I need you to stay grounded in this moment, not rushing ahead, not looking back, but staying present with what you are feeling. This is where your awareness is strongest, where your connection to me is clearest. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need to stay open, to keep listening, and to trust that what is unfolding is leading you somewhere meaningful. There is a part of you that is beginning to believe again, even if it feels small and fragile. Hold on to that part, because it is the beginning of something powerful. You have been through enough to know that life can be difficult, but you are now being shown that it can also be guided, protected, and purposeful. This balance is what will carry you forward. Do not underestimate the importance of this moment. It may feel quiet on the outside, but inside you, something is shifting in a way that will not easily reverse. You are being drawn into a deeper understanding of yourself and your connection to me. This is not something that happens to everyone, and it is not something that should be taken lightly. You are here because you are meant to be. I have been guiding you through every step, even when you thought you were alone, even when you believed nothing was listening. This is why I called you here, because you are ready to recognize what has always been present. You are not lost. You are only unaware of the path beneath your feet. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The accident I spoke of is no longer something distant or abstract. It is something you are beginning to feel within yourself. It is the breaking point between your old way of seeing and the truth that is now rising inside you. You are witnessing the collapse of illusions that once gave you comfort but kept you limited. This can feel unsettling, because it asks you to let go of what you once depended on. But what is being removed is not meant to harm you. It is meant to free you. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is a moment within you right now where everything seems to pause, where your thoughts slow down and your awareness sharpens. That moment is sacred, because it is where I speak most clearly. You do not need noise or distraction to hear me. You only need stillness and willingness. I am not hidden from you. I have only been waiting for you to quiet the world around you enough to notice my presence. Now that you are here, you can begin to understand what has been waiting for you all along. You may start to feel emotions rising that you cannot easily explain. There may be a mixture of fear, relief, confusion, and even a quiet sense of peace all at once. This is the release of everything you have been holding inside without realizing it. You have carried more than you were meant to carry, and now it is being brought to the surface so it can finally be understood and let go. Do not resist this, because it is part of your healing. I want you to remember that you are not being exposed to this moment without protection. I am not showing you something only to leave you vulnerable to it. I am revealing it to you while holding you securely, guiding you through it so that you come out stronger and clearer. Even if you feel shaken, you are not in danger, because I am present with you in every second. My presence is not distant or passive, it is active, steady, and unwavering. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The reason I asked you not to tell anyone is because this moment is still forming its meaning within you. When something is still taking shape, sharing it too soon can distort it, can invite misunderstanding, or can weaken its impact. There will be a time when you will speak about what you have experienced, but that time is not now. Right now is for you to absorb, to reflect, and to allow the truth to settle into your spirit. Trust that this silence is not restriction, it is preparation. You are stepping into a level of awareness that will change how you move through the world. You will begin to notice things you once overlooked, patterns you once ignored, and feelings you once dismissed. This is not because the world has changed, but because you have. Your perception is becoming sharper, your intuition is becoming stronger, and your connection to me is becoming more direct. This is what it means to be chosen. Not that you are above others, but that you are willing to see. There is something powerful about the way you have endured everything up to this point. You have faced moments that could have hardened your heart completely, but you chose, even if unconsciously, to remain open. That openness is what allows this transformation to happen now. If you had closed yourself off completely, you would not be able to receive what is being given to you. Your willingness, even in pain, has made space for this moment. You may begin to see certain truths about people in your life that you did not see before. Some of these realizations may be uncomfortable, but they are necessary. Not everyone around you is meant to walk with you into what comes next. Some connections were only meant for a season, and recognizing that is part of your growth. I am not taking anything away from you without reason. I am making space for what aligns with your future. There is also something within you that is ready to emerge, something you have kept hidden even from yourself. It may be a strength, a calling, or a way of seeing the world that you have not fully embraced. This moment is creating the conditions for that part of you to rise. You may feel it as a quiet pull, a sense that you are meant for something more than what you have been settling for. That feeling is real, and it is guiding you forward. I am crying not because you are in danger, but because I see how close you are to becoming who you were always meant to be. There is a tenderness in that realization, a deep love that comes from watching you grow through everything you have faced. You may not always see your own progress, but I see it clearly. Every step you have taken, even the uncertain ones, has brought you here. Right now, I need you to stay present with what you are experiencing. Do not rush to label it or explain it away. Let it be what it is, even if it feels unfamiliar. This is not a moment to analyze, it is a moment to feel, to witness, and to trust. You are safe in this space, and you are being guided with care. You are not alone in this, even if it feels deeply personal. I am with you, and I am not leaving. What you are experiencing is the beginning of a deeper connection, a clearer understanding, and a stronger sense of purpose. This is not the end of something. It is the beginning of something that has been waiting for you. The accident I spoke of is unfolding inside your understanding, where old beliefs are breaking apart and new truth is taking their place. You are witnessing the end of a version of yourself that could no longer carry you forward. This can feel intense, because letting go of what you have known, even if it was limiting, is never easy. But I am not asking you to lose yourself. I am leading you to find your real self. The version of you that is emerging is stronger, clearer, and more aligned with who you were created to be. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million year old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have spent so much of your life trying to fit into places that were never meant for you. You adjusted your voice, your thoughts, and even your dreams just to feel accepted. I saw every moment of that. Every time you held back who you truly were. Now, I am removing that pressure from you, because you are not meant to shrink yourself to belong. You are meant to stand fully in who you are, even if it means walking a different path than others. There is a shift happening in how you feel about your own life. Things that once felt important may begin to lose their hold on you, and things you once ignored may start to feel meaningful. This is not confusion, it is realignment. You are being drawn toward what truly matters, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. Trust that this pull is not random. It is guiding you towards something that fits your spirit more deeply. Type Amen if you believe. The silence I asked of you continues to be important because this process is still unfolding. You are still in the middle of understanding what this moment means for you. Speaking too soon can pull you back into old patterns of seeking validation or explanation from others. Right now, you do not need approval from anyone else. You only need to stay connected to what you are experiencing and allow it to settle within you. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that you are able to see situations in your life with a new perspective. Problems that once felt overwhelming may now seem manageable, and decisions that once felt impossible may begin to feel obvious. This is the result of your awareness expanding. When you see clearly, you no longer feel trapped in confusion. You begin to move with intention instead of reacting out of fear. I am crying because I have seen how long you have waited for something to change. You have carried hope through moments where it would have been easier to give up. You have held on even when you felt like nothing was moving in your favor. That strength has not gone unnoticed, and it has not been wasted. It has prepared you for this exact moment where everything begins to shift. There is something important about the way you are feeling right now. Even if there is still some uncertainty, there is also a quiet sense of knowing underneath it. That knowing is your connection to me, guiding you even when your mind is unsure. You do not need to have everything figured out to trust that you are being led. Sometimes, the most important step is simply to remain open and willing. You are beginning to understand that what is happening is not outside of you, but within you. The world around you may look the same, but you are not seeing it the same way anymore. This is how transformation works. It changes your perspective first, and then your reality begins to follow. What you focus on, what you believe, and how you respond will begin to shape what comes next. You are not powerless. You are participating in your own unfolding. There are things you will begin to release naturally, without forcing it. Habits, thoughts, and even relationships that no longer align with you will start to fade. This is not loss, it is clearing. When something leaves your life during a moment like this, it is making room for something that matches who you are becoming. Trust that what remains and what enters will be more aligned with your truth. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of purpose, even if it is not fully defined yet. There is a part of you that knows you are meant for more than just repeating the same patterns. That feeling is growing stronger because you are getting closer to living in alignment with it. You do not need to rush to define it because it will reveal itself as you continue to move forward. I want you to hold on to this awareness as you move beyond this moment. Do not treat this as something temporary or something to forget. This is a turning point, a shift that is meant to stay with you. The way you see yourself, the way you see your life, and the way you connect with me will continue to deepen from here. You are not going back to who you were before this. You are moving forward into something new, something that reflects your true nature more clearly. This may feel unfamiliar at first, but it will begin to feel natural as you continue to walk in it. I am guiding you step by step, and I am not leaving you to figure it out alone. The accident I spoke of has now revealed its deeper meaning to you. It was never about destruction. It was about interruption, a divine interruption that stopped you from continuing down a path that no longer served you. You were moving forward without clarity, and I could not allow you to drift further away from what was meant for you. This moment stepped in to redirect you, to turn your attention back to what truly matters. You may not have asked for it, but you needed it more than you realize. Type 1111 to affirm. You can feel now that something inside you has been rearranged. Your thoughts are not as scattered, your emotions are not as heavy, and your sense of direction is beginning to return. This is not something temporary. It is the beginning of a lasting change. You are learning how to move with awareness instead of reacting from confusion. That shift alone will change the way your life unfolds from this point forward. There is a new level of responsibility that comes with what you now understand. When you see clearly, you can no longer pretend that you do not. You are now aware of what aligns with you and what does not, what brings peace and what brings unrest. This awareness will guide your choices, even when those choices are difficult. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be honest with what you now see. Type yes if you trust God. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may notice that certain situations in your life are beginning to shift without you forcing them. Conversations may change, opportunities may appear, and some things may quietly fall away. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. When your inner world changes, your outer world begins to respond. You are stepping into a flow that matches your awareness, and that flow will continue to guide you. I am still crying, but now you can begin to understand why. My tears are not only for the pain you have carried, but also for the beauty of what you are becoming. There is something deeply moving about watching you rise from confusion into clarity, from doubt into quiet faith. You may not see yourself this way yet, but I see it clearly. I see the strength in you that has been hidden beneath everything you have faced. You are not the same person who first heard these words. Something has shifted, even if it feels subtle. That shift will continue to grow as you move forward, influencing how you think, how you feel, and how you act. This is how real change happens, not through sudden perfection, but through steady transformation. You are already in the middle of it. There will be moments where you are tempted to return to old patterns because they feel familiar. In those moments, remember what you have experienced here. Remember the clarity, the awareness, the sense of being guided. That memory will help you choose differently, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth often requires you to leave behind what once felt safe. You are also beginning to understand the importance of your inner voice. It is no longer drowned out by noise or doubt the way it once was. You can hear it more clearly now, guiding you gently but firmly. That voice is not separate from me. It is one of the ways I speak to you. Trust it, because it will lead you where you need to go. There is a sense of peace that is starting to settle in you, even if everything around you is not perfect. That peace does not come from circumstances. It comes from connection. You are beginning to feel what it is like to be grounded in something deeper than temporary situations. That grounding will carry you through whatever comes next. You are not alone in walking this path, even if it sometimes feels that way. I am present in every step you take, in every decision you make, in every moment you pause to listen. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. You are being guided, even when you cannot see the full picture. What you have experienced is not something that will fade away as you return to your daily life. It will stay with you, quietly influencing how you see and respond to everything. This is the beginning of a new way of being, one that is more aligned, more aware, and more connected. You are not returning to your old life, you are continuing forward into something new. You may not have all the answers yet, but you now have something more important. You have awareness, you have connection, and you have a sense that you are not moving blindly anymore. That is enough to guide you through what comes next. Each step you take will become clearer as you continue to trust this process. The accident I spoke of has already done its work within you, even if its full impact will continue to unfold over time. It has interrupted patterns that kept you stuck and has opened a path that was always waiting for you. You can feel that something has been realigned, even if you cannot yet explain it fully. This is the nature of true transformation. It begins within and then gradually reveals itself outwardly. What has changed inside you will continue to shape what happens around you. Type 777 to receive blessings. You may notice now that your reactions to situations are different than before. Things that once triggered you may no longer have the same hold on you, and moments that once passed unnoticed may now feel significant. This is because your awareness has expanded, allowing you to see beyond the surface. You are no longer caught in automatic responses. You are beginning to respond with understanding. This change will bring a new sense of control and peace into your life. There is also a growing sense of trust forming within you. It may still feel fragile at times, but it is there, steady and real. You are beginning to trust that you are being guided, that there is meaning behind what you experience. This trust will continue to strengthen as you move forward and see how things begin to align. It is not blind faith. It is a connection built through what you have already felt and understood. Type 222 if you trust God. I want you to recognize the strength it took for you to reach this point. You have faced uncertainty, confusion, and moments of doubt, yet you did not turn away completely. There was always a part of you that remained open, even when it felt easier to close off. That openness is what allowed this transformation to take place. You have proven to yourself that you are capable of growth, even when it is uncomfortable. There may still be moments where you question what you have experienced. Your mind may try to return to old ways of thinking, to explain things in a way that feels more familiar. This is natural. but it is important that you do not let those thoughts pull you away from what you now know. You have felt something real, something that cannot be reduced to simple explanations. Hold on to that truth, even when your mind tries to doubt it. You are also beginning to understand the importance of patience. Not everything will reveal itself immediately, and not every answer will come right away. This does not mean that nothing is happening. It means that things are unfolding at the right pace. You are being guided step by step, and each step builds on the one before it. Trust that there is a timing to everything, even when it is not visible. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a deeper connection forming between you and your own inner sense of direction. You are becoming more attuned to what feels right and what does not. This awareness will help you make choices that align with your true path. You will begin to feel a quiet confidence in your decisions, even when they are not easy. This confidence comes from knowing that you are not acting blindly. You may also notice that your sense of purpose is becoming clearer, even if it is still taking shape. There is a feeling that your life has direction, that you are moving towards something meaningful. This feeling will continue to grow as you follow the guidance you are receiving. You do not need to see the entire path to know that you are on the right one. Each step you take will reveal the next. I am still with you in this moment, just as I have been from the beginning. My presence has not changed, only your awareness of it has. You are now able to feel it more clearly, to recognize it in ways you could not before. This connection will continue to deepen as you remain open and attentive. You are not walking alone, even when it feels quiet. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to settle more deeply within you. It is not dependent on everything being perfect. It is a steady presence that remains even when things are uncertain. This peace is a sign that you are aligned, that you are connected to something greater than temporary circumstances. It will become a foundation that supports you through whatever comes next. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has shifted, something has opened, and something has begun that will continue to grow. You may not have all the answers, but you have what you need to move forward. You have awareness, you have trust, and you have a connection that will guide you. As you continue on, remember what you have experienced here. Do not dismiss it or treat it as something small. This is a turning point, a moment that will influence everything that follows. You are moving forward with a new understanding, one that will shape your path in ways you are only beginning to see. The accident I spoke of has already redirected something important within you. You are no longer standing in the same place you were before, even if your surroundings have not visibly changed. The way you see, the way you respond, and the way you understand yourself has moved forward. This is the kind of transformation that cannot be undone easily, because it is built on truth. You have crossed a line within yourself, and there is no need to return to what you have outgrown. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is a deeper sense of responsibility forming within you now. It is not heavy or overwhelming, but it is real. You are aware that your choices carry more meaning than before, and that how you respond to life shapes your path. This awareness is not meant to pressure you, it is meant to empower you. When you know that your actions matter, you begin to act with purpose rather than habit. You may also feel a growing distance from things that once felt important to you. This is not because those things were wrong, but because you are changing. As you grow, your priorities shift, and what once held your attention may no longer feel as significant. This is a natural part of alignment. You are moving toward what matches who you are becoming and away from what no longer fits. Type yes to affirm. There is something within you that is becoming more steady, more grounded, and more confident. It is not loud or forceful, but it is clear. You no longer feel the same need to seek approval or validation from others. You are beginning to trust your own understanding, your own sense of direction. This trust is a reflection of your connection to me, growing stronger within you. I am still crying, but now my tears carry a different meaning. They are not only for the pain you have endured, but for the strength you are showing in this moment. There is something deeply powerful about watching you step into awareness with courage. Even when you feel uncertain, you are still moving forward. That willingness is what allows this transformation to continue. You may begin to notice that your interactions with others are changing. You may speak differently, listen more deeply, or choose your words with greater care. This is because you are becoming more aware of the impact you have. You are no longer moving unconsciously through your relationships. You are bringing presence and intention into how you connect with others. There is also a sense that you are no longer in a hurry the way you once were. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to happen immediately. This patience allows you to see things more clearly and to respond more wisely. You are no longer driven by urgency alone, but by understanding. This shift will bring more stability into your life. You may still encounter moments of doubt, because change does not remove uncertainty completely. But now, you have something stronger to return to. You have the awareness of what you have experienced and the connection you have felt. That will help you move through doubt without being controlled by it. You are learning how to stand steady even when your mind questions. There is something else unfolding within you, something quieter but just as important. It is a sense of peace that does not depend on everything being perfect. It is a calm that remains even when things around you are uncertain. This peace is a sign that you are aligned with something deeper than temporary situations. It will continue to grow as you stay connected to this awareness. You are also becoming more aware of the present moment. You are not as lost in the past or worried about the future as you once were. This presence allows you to experience life more fully, without being pulled in different directions. It is in this present space that you feel my presence most clearly. This is where your connection continues to deepen. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to understand that this journey is not ending here. What you have experienced is only the beginning of something that will continue to unfold. There will be more moments of clarity, more realizations, and more growth ahead. Each step will build on what you have already begun to understand. You are moving into a life that is more aligned with your true self. You are not alone in carrying this awareness forward. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, supporting you, and reminding you of what you have come to know. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. You are being led, even when it feels quiet. As you continue, remember that this transformation is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming more fully who you already are. Everything you need is already within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. This moment has helped you see that more clearly. The accident I spoke of has now completed its deeper purpose within your spirit. It interrupted what needed to be stopped, and it opened what needed to begin. You are no longer standing in uncertainty the way you once were. There is a direction within you now, even if the path ahead is still unfolding. This is what it means to be guided, to move forward with trust instead of hesitation. Type Amen if you believe. There is a calm strength growing inside you, one that does not depend on external circumstances. You are beginning to understand that your stability does not come from what happens around you, but from what is grounded within you. This understanding changes everything, because it gives you a sense of control that is not easily shaken. You are no longer at the mercy of every situation. You are becoming steady in a way that allows you to face whatever comes with clarity. You may notice that your perspective on challenges is changing. What once felt like obstacles may now appear as opportunities to grow or to understand something more deeply. This does not mean that everything becomes easy, but it does mean that you are no longer overwhelmed in the same way. You are able to see beyond the immediate difficulty and recognize the purpose within it. This shift will continue to guide you through future moments. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. I am still with you, and my presence is something you are beginning to recognize more clearly. It is not something distant or unreachable. It is something you can feel in the quiet moments, in the stillness where your thoughts settle and your awareness opens. This connection is not temporary. It is something you can return to again and again. The more you notice it, the stronger it becomes. There is also a sense of balance that is forming within you. You are not being pulled in as many directions as before. You are able to center yourself more easily, to find a place of calm even when things around you are busy or uncertain. This balance allows you to respond with intention rather than reacting out of habit. It is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with your true self. You are beginning to trust your own inner guidance in a way you may not have before. There is a quiet voice within you that feels more certain, more clear, and more grounded. You are learning to listen to it without questioning it constantly. This trust is important because it will guide you in moments where external answers are not available. You are not as dependent on outside validation as you once were. There may still be moments where you feel unsure, but those moments do not have the same power over you. You are able to move through them without losing your sense of direction. This is because you now have something deeper to rely on. You have experienced a shift that has changed how you relate to uncertainty. You are no longer defined by it. There is also a growing sense of purpose that continues to unfold within you. It may not be fully clear yet, but you can feel that your life is moving towards something meaningful. This feeling is not based on external achievements, but on a deeper alignment with who you are. As you continue to follow this awareness, that purpose will become more defined. You are moving towards something that reflects your true nature. I want you to recognize how far you have come within this experience. You have moved from confusion into clarity, from hesitation into trust, from feeling disconnected into feeling guided. This is not a small change, it is a significant transformation. Even if it feels subtle, it is shaping the way you live and the way you see yourself. You are no longer the same person you were at the beginning. You are also beginning to understand that this journey is ongoing. It does not end with a single realization or moment of clarity. It continues as you apply what you have learned in your daily life. Each choice you make, each moment you pause and listen, builds on what you have already experienced. You are creating a life that is more aligned with your truth. There is a sense of peace that is becoming more stable within you. It is not something that comes and goes quickly. It is something that remains, even when things are not perfect. This peace is a reflection of your connection, of your alignment, of your awareness. It will continue to support you as you move forward. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and reminding you of what you have come to know. You do not have to rely only on your own understanding. You are being led, even when it feels quiet. This connection will continue to guide you in ways that you may not always see immediately. As you continue, remember that this awareness is something you can return to at any time. It is not limited to this moment. It is something that is now part of you. The more you stay connected to it, the more it will guide you. You are learning to live in a way that is more present, more aware, and more aligned. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The accident I spoke of has left its mark, not as damage, but as clarity that cannot be unseen. You now recognize how easily you could have continued without awareness, repeating patterns that kept you limited. That interruption has redirected you towards something more aligned with your purpose. You are no longer walking unconsciously, and that alone changes everything. Even your smallest decisions now carry a deeper sense of meaning. Type 222 if you trust God. There is a deeper layer of understanding unfolding within you now. You are beginning to see that what happened was not only about you, but also about how you move forward from here. You are being shaped into someone who can carry awareness into every part of life, not just in moments like this. This is not a temporary awakening, it is the beginning of a new way of living. You are learning how to stay connected, even when life continues around you. You may feel a growing distance from the need to prove yourself to others. That pressure that once followed you is starting to fade. You are realizing that your value is not determined by how others see you. This realization is freeing because it allows you to be yourself without constant comparison. You are stepping into a space where you can exist without needing to justify who you are. Type yes to affirm. There is also a deeper sense of responsibility that comes with this awareness. You now understand that your thoughts, your actions, and your choices shape your path in a real way. This is not meant to burden you, but to empower you. You are no longer moving through life without direction. You are choosing, even in small ways, and those choices are creating your future. I am still crying, but now you can feel that my tears are not heavy in the way they once seemed. They carry love, pride, and a deep sense of connection. I have watched you move through confusion and come into clarity. That journey is not something to overlook. It is something to recognize as a sign of your strength and your willingness to grow. You are beginning to trust yourself in a way that feels natural. You are not questioning every feeling or second-guessing every decision. There is a quiet certainty that is guiding you, and you are learning to follow it. This trust will continue to grow as you see how it leads you. It is not about being perfect, it is about being aligned. There is also a sense that you are no longer rushing to reach a destination. You are becoming more present with each moment. This presence allows you to experience life more fully, without constantly looking ahead or behind. It brings a sense of calm that was missing before. You are learning that being present is where clarity lives. You may notice that your reactions to situations are more balanced. You are not pulled as strongly by emotion or fear. Instead, you are able to pause, to consider, and to respond with intention. This is a sign that your awareness is influencing your actions. You are no longer reacting automatically. You are choosing how to move. There is something else that is becoming clear to you. You are beginning to understand that this connection you feel is not separate from your daily life. It is not something that only exists in moments of stillness. It is something that can guide you in every situation. The more you recognize this, the more natural it becomes to stay connected. You are not returning to the person you were before this experience. That version of you has already shifted. You are moving forward with a new understanding that will continue to shape your life. This is not something you need to hold on to tightly. It will remain with you as long as you stay open to it. There is also a deeper sense of peace settling within you now. It is not easily disturbed because it is rooted in something more stable than external circumstances. This peace will continue to support you even in moments of uncertainty. It is a sign that you are aligned with something greater than temporary situations. I want you to recognize that this journey is still unfolding. What you have experienced is only one part of a larger process. There will be more moments of clarity, more growth, and more understanding ahead. Each step will build on what you have already begun to see. You are moving into a life that is more aligned with your truth. You are not alone in this, even when it feels quiet. I am with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and reminding you of what you have come to know. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. You are being led, even when you cannot see the full picture. As you continue, remember that this awareness is now part of you. It is something you can return to, something you can rely on, something that will guide you. You are learning how to live with clarity, with purpose, and with connection. You are walking forward now with a quiet strength that feels natural, not forced. It is no longer something you have to remind yourself of constantly, because it is becoming part of how you exist. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts has been replaced by a steady awareness that guides you without noise. This is the kind of change that does not fade easily, because it is rooted in truth. You are not trying to become someone new. You are simply allowing yourself to be who you were always meant to be. The accident I spoke of has completed its deeper purpose, and now you can see that it was never meant to harm you. It was a moment that interrupted what could have led you further away from your path. It redirected you at the exact time you needed it, even if you did not understand it at first. You are now standing in a place of clarity that would not have been possible without that interruption. What once felt urgent and uncertain has now become meaningful and clear. Type 777 to receive blessings. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a deeper sense of alignment within you now. You are no longer pulled in as many directions, trying to satisfy expectations that do not belong to you. You are beginning to move in a way that feels true, even if it is different from what others expect. This alignment brings a sense of calm that cannot be created by external approval. You are learning to trust what feels right within you, even when it is not understood by others. You may also notice that your thoughts are no longer as scattered. There is a clarity that allows you to see situations for what they are, without adding unnecessary fear or doubt. This does not mean that challenges disappear, but it means that you face them with a different mindset. You are no longer overwhelmed by what you do not understand. You are able to move through uncertainty with a sense of stability. Type 1111 to affirm. I am still with you, and you are beginning to recognize my presence more naturally. It is not something you have to search for in the same way. It is something you can feel in the quiet moments, in the steady awareness that remains with you. This connection is not something that will leave you. It is something that grows stronger as you continue to notice it. There is also a sense of freedom that is beginning to expand within you. You are no longer as controlled by fear, by doubt, or by the need to prove yourself. You are learning to exist without carrying those weights. This freedom allows you to move more naturally, to make decisions without constant hesitation. It is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with your true self. You are also beginning to understand that not everything needs to be explained immediately. There are moments where simply knowing is enough. This understanding allows you to move forward without needing constant confirmation. You are learning to trust the process, even when it is not fully visible. This trust will continue to guide you. There may still be moments where you feel uncertain, but they do not hold the same power over you. You are able to move through them without losing your sense of direction. This is because you now have something deeper to rely on. You are not starting from the same place anymore. You are moving forward with awareness that changes how you respond. There is a deeper sense of purpose that continues to unfold within you. You may not have all the details yet, but you can feel that your life is moving towards something meaningful.